just have a chat.
Yeah, we can just have a chat and hang out with people.
Sean, you're just gonna have to like.
Yeah, we're up. We're live, mate.
Well, we'll see. I'll have to see it like come up. I imagine. Does it give you a notification? Oh yeah, okay, we're live now.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, that's nice.
Here
he comes. Dave, did you get yourself a little drink?
Yeah. Are we live?
We are live, mate. Yeah.
Oh, live.
Yeah, we're live.
Oh. How are you all doing?
We're all good, but I think we've got 11 watches already. 15.
Fantastic.
Wow, that can't be bad at all.
It's not bad at all.
You caught me unawares, guys. Let me. I mean, we did say 7 o'clock, so it's my bad. You know what I mean?
Well,
yeah.
I might be living in Italy now, but I'm still half English, half German. When we say 7 o'clock, it's 7 o'clock, mate.
Yeah, it's that German. No, I'm joking.
Useful to be German these days.
This is true.
Okay. Let me see if I can get somebody's comments up.
I'm just looking now. Look at these people.
You're live, chaps.
Hello, John,
boys.
Ruth, Emily,
hey,
Mr. Crowhurst, Rory, and one of our old managers, Ryan. How you doing, mate? Like it. I was just thinking while I was out there, because I know this is random, but I've only just watched it. But Ben, you could come Halloween in that, if you get a bit of a mullet in that, you are so the Tiger King, aren't you? Excited.
He definitely had that written down as part of his script to say that.
Yeah. Right, should we get this going?
Yeah, get cracking.
Yeah.
We've got 44 people.
Yeah, 45.
Look at all these people.
Goodness me, this is a bit emotional.
Mr. Hutch, Dan, Ross Connor, LJ. Hello, Pat. I like it a lot.
I'm just gonna share this
man
to the event.
You what, sorry, Kev?
Just gonna post this to the event just to catch anyone else.
There's still people coming in, to be honest.
Okay, so everyone that is watching, we're just gonna give it like 30 seconds or something, just to get some more people coming in before we explain what we've been doing and why we're doing what we're doing, and why Sean is looking quite buff.
And no beard anymore. I went today.
I'm liking that.
I thought I'd rock it back to old school Terrapin times, so everyone could recognise me.
Beard, you mean?
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, I guess you were.
Yeah, I didn't have beard. I was watching some of the Pits videos that I haven't watched for years, and it's like, who's that young skinny bloke on the right with loads of hair?
Cool. Sorry, yeah, I just see it coming up on my screen now. I was looking at my phone, but it's there now. It's clever, this technology, isn't it?
Well, I'm trying to keep up with putting them on as they come up, because I have to.
Oh, you have to physically do it.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Okay. There's my brother. All right, Chief. And my sister. And my wife. It's not bad. My wife is there. I can see her. So if I'm lagging, it's her fault for streaming.
Get off the Wi-Fi, love.
Get off the Wi-Fi. Right. I'm gonna start, guys. So basically, as a lot of you will know, watching now, that I put out a video a couple of weeks ago now, something like. Basically, I was bored, and there's a reason I don't play guitar or didn't play guitar in the band, because I'm shit. And basically, there's maybe 2 or 3 songs that I know how to play on the guitar badly, and I thought I'll just do a little video. Then I decided to put it onto the Terrapin page. After, and I'm not being big-headed, it's a fact, after thousands of views, Sean then Sean got in touch with me. Sean said, "Look, that was really good. We need to do something." To which obviously I've always wanted to do something. I know Kev's always wanted to. We've all kind of wanted to, but Kev living in another country obviously is a stumbling block. And it's just having the time as well. I mean, Sean is in other bands, DJing, work, you know, all of us, family lives and things like that. It just makes it difficult. So basically, Sean said, let's get together, let's do something. And we all kind of agreed that it's a shame that our stuff, our music isn't available. It isn't available to the general public. We do get people asking, and we had people asking after that video, like, where can I download stuff? Or can you do this song? Can you do that song? So the main thing of this is so that we can release music onto all the major platforms, iTunes, Spotify. We'll have hard copies of things. So basically our plan is to release 2 EPs. We've always kind of like mixing our stuff up, and sometimes we've done like shows where it's showing acoustic based, so they sound more acoustic and like unplugged, whereas sometimes it's more electric and things like that. So what we've decided to do, because obviously producing and recording an album costs a lot of money. Kev's disappeared. That's no bad thing. No, I'm joking. I bet he can still hear me though. So yeah, basically, so that so I forgot where I was. So we can move forward with doing an album, we are going to do a couple of EPs. We're going to release a couple of EPs of material, older material, and it's going to be unplugged. And just play around with it a bit. You know, there's talk of like a bit more percussion based, bringing in other instruments, giving the songs a bit more of a different feel, maybe. But yeah, the idea is release a couple of EPs so that people buy it, people listen to it, and hopefully we will have enough money. I'm not saying if people don't buy it, we're not going to do it, but obviously, you know, the Tesco way and all that, every little helps. That's kind of what we're looking for. So we're going to release a couple of EPs, and hopefully everyone buys it and lots of people buy it. Then we're going to release an album and release effectively the album that never did get released. I would say because Vic's an arsehole, but that'd be wrong of me to say that. But yeah, basically the album never got released. So we want to release that. We want to release it the way we wanted it to sound. There are copies that we've got and we might have handed out to people, but ultimately it's not how we wanted it to sound as a band. We were kind of forced. As a lot of you know the story, I won't bore you with it, but we signed a bad record deal and basically were told how everything was going to be and how everything was going to sound. And it's not the way we wanted it. It was okay, but we can do better. So then we're going to release the Yes, Tom, take my money. I like this guy. So yeah, then we're going to is that Morag? Hi there. Just kind of like Paul Dunn from the north. He's in. Jim Hutch, Baby Hutch. Love it. Yeah, so we're going to release an album. We're going to release an album the way it should have been done, the way we all wanted it to sound. Kev, who are these people? I'm a singer in the band. Ben, he's a guitarist. Sean is also a guitarist. And what did Kev do again? Oh yeah, the bass. That's it. Kev on the bass. But yeah, once we've done that album, we are going to do a show. We're going to do a show in Milton Keynes. We don't know where yet. There are there's a few venues in my head that I like the idea of. So yeah, we'll see, but we will be doing a show. And then after that, depending on how we all feel, I think the general consensus is that, well, certainly between myself and Sean and Kev, and Ben will come along for the ride. I know he will. We want to do another album. I think we can. I think we've got it in us to do a second album, and I think it will be better. I really do. Anything, in my honest opinion, anything you've heard, which, okay, it's biased for me to say that I liked what we done. I know we can do better. We're all a little bit wiser, a bit older. In my case, a bit uglier. So yeah, I know we can do it. Another thing, Taiwan tour. Yes, Ryan, I'll take that all day. Another thing. So we've just today launched. So if you search it, you'll be able to find it. We've just set up a Terrapin Train Station fan group. So that's Team Terrapin, official Terrapin Train Station fan group. That's going to be run by two fans. I would say they were initially fans. They are friends of ours now. Daniel and Maya. They're going to be running that for us. They've been with us from day one, and my sister Sophie as well. I believe Sophie's sort of the other side of the world right now, but yeah, they've been with us from day one. To be honest, I can't really remember a show where they weren't there, apart from when we done that show in London. They came all the way down and weren't allowed in, and I felt so terrible for that. They bumped into someone. I think it's like someone famous. They bumped into someone randomly walking around London waiting for the show to end. But anyway, they're going to run the page. They're going to run the page because they know us better than we know ourselves. And the idea is that people can go on there if you've got past videos, photos, stories, stories like doing a show in London and then them not wanting us to play as long as they wanted us to, because we didn't bring enough people with us. So obviously for compensation, we stole a couple of monitors from the stage. Just stories like that.
They met Alan Carr outside Ann Summers. That was the thing that happened at the gig.
They begged us to go back on. We finished, and everyone was like, "We want more," kind of thing. And we're like, "Nah, bollocks to you, really? You stripped us down to a few songs." So I think we did go back on, to be fair. But yeah, Sarah, yeah, smile, Ben. Yeah, Ben, smile. Give us a smile, just a little one. Come on. You know it makes sense, don't you? Yeah. That's kind of it. Like I say, I think it's about time we've done stuff. Oh, the Liverpool. The Liverpool one, yeah. What's that? What's that, James? Someone, on the bus on the way back from the show at the Cavern. Someone was yakking up in the footwell of the toilet and stuff.
Wasn't that you, Dave?
I don't know. Was it? Well, as I don't remember, there's a good possibility. Quite possibly. I was sick a lot of times during concerts, and I blame Kev, really. He used to just always make me drink more.
I was the bad influence.
We were all bad. I mean, it was so bad that we all drank like fishes, and now none of us drink at all.
Now we're all teetotal. Yeah. I got this mug from Oktoberfest, which my friend Dragon had bought for me, and it's never had beer in it. It's literally never had beer in it. It's only water, but it's like the biggest thing that I have.
Band signed vinyl. I like the idea of vinyl. I do love vinyl. Pre-album open mic gig somewhere, guys. Ooh, see that's yeah. I apparently done it, by the way, but yeah, cheeky. Throwing up on the way back from Sonic.
Oh no! I didn't ourselves any. I think I'm afraid. Look at this. Oh dear.
Ben's dad. I'm learning so much. Back when you have. So I love this. This is what I'm talking. I know, like you guys are like. I hope you're looking through the comments as well. This is brilliant to us. the Dolly days, they were great, right? The days playing down the Dolly, down the Dolphin Pub on Melrose in Bletchley. That was amazing. And you know, like, not only was that great, I'm trying to think. I'm terrible. We came on here earlier, and I feel really bad. Done the sound for us. Chubba, but what's his name?
Chubb, isn't it?
It was just Chubba, wasn't it? Yeah, we just called him Chubba.
Just Chubba.
It's Paul.
Oh, Paul. Yeah, I can't remember his actual name. He was always Chubba.
Chubba, yeah. No, it's Paul Harvey, mate.
He knew our stuff. He knew exactly how we sounded. So every time, whenever we done it, they spectacular stage live. I don't really remember that.
I don't remember that.
A lot of things, man. I was renowned for taking the shirt off. That will not happen now. Because that'd just be wrong. But yeah, shows down the Dolly. We played there like New Year's as well, and it was rammed. They had to take all the tables out. Yeah, Paul Harvey. But yeah, we love shows down the Dolphin. That was just amazing. And because Sue used to, like, with sound check and that, and like beer was always flowing without fail. And I'm sure like Sue used to make pizzas, get massive pizzas for us and stuff. And we just like get down there. It got to the stage, like the second show, we got down there like 4 hours early because we knew beer and pizza was going to be involved. So we got down there really early.
Marky boy.
Yeah. Yes, Mark. He's looking fresh there, isn't he?
Marky boy.
Yeah, Ben fell through the amp at the Dolly. Oh, mate, that's bad.
Oh, Rory, that's cute, man.
Oh, no, I like this one. Look at this comment from Sue Quinn. Headlining a Madcap. Who is it that supported you? I don't know. Like,
it was The Feeling.
Who are they?
Like, do you know what? I remember that. I remember getting the CD. Sue's right. I remember getting the CD, and it was Fill My Little World. And I listened to it, and I played it to my dad. I'm like, what do you think? He went, well, it's all right. He goes, ain't as good as your stuff. I was like, oh, cheers, Dad. Do you know what I mean? That's nice, yeah. And then they done what they done, and I think they released that single. It didn't get in the top 100. And then I think they re-released it like a few weeks later or something like that. They'd got a lot of radio play, and they released it like a few weeks later, and it went bang. It went in at #1. Their album came out in like the October, November time. It was the most played album of that year, and it blows my mind. And I remember we were invited to another one of their shows. I couldn't do it. I was in Paris proposing to Fran. Then they'd done a show in Northampton, and they remembered us, and they were flying. That was awesome. Remember the drummer of the Baby Shambles turned up to the show. Yeah, remember that. See, these are all the things that need to go in the fan page, right? So all these little things. I want everyone to join it. It's Team Terrapin fan page, official Terrapin train station fan page. Yeah. Please join that group. Put all these things in. If you've got photos, I remember printing special tickets just for Madcap. Bingham. The Feeling. Weren't that when the guy, their tour guy, got the sack in the end because he was just he moaned because we got screw cap bottles of water instead of sports cap. And the band were like, it really don't matter. And the tour manager was being a dick. Remember when you met Adam? I don't remember that, Morag. There's lots of things I don't remember.
Oh, I reckon we actually have to make a shout out to the Northampton squad, though. Like, we met Sean because of the Northampton squad, basically.
Northampton. It's true. So we used to do. So it was one of those things where you want to play outside of Milton Keynes a bit more. So obviously Northampton makes sense. And then I don't really remember how, but we managed to get in there, and we were supporting the Peaceful Warriors in Northampton. And then I think the Peaceful Warriors, I love that band. And then Peaceful Warriors wanted to do more shows in Milton Keynes, so we kind of like they were then support, and it was funny. It was like it seemed to be like certainly every other week we were either in Northampton or Milton Keynes. Peaceful Warriors were always on the bill, back and forth, and then we done that competition where we were trying to. That's where we met the devil. We try to do that competition for to open up for McFly at Campbell Park, and at that time Rob was like, look, if we get through, I don't want to be in the band anymore. He didn't really want to play to like bigger crowds and stuff. And I remember saying in the car park, it's probably at UKEV, like, Peaceful Warriors are just split up. Sean's on a downer, grab him now. No, and that really is what it is. I thought, look, he's all depressed and that, not in a band. Snatch him up. That's what we need to do.
I remember you called me and we spoke, and you were asking me, and then I said no, and then and you just kept on asking me, and in the end, we were good mates, obviously as well. But in the end, I was just like, all right, fine, I'll do it.
Like, go on, you know it makes sense. Go on, just see how it goes. Just do a few shows first. Yeah. I probably, I do kind of moan until I get my own way. You can ask the wife. Lock, Stock, Lord Grey School. Stanislav.
Oh, what a blast from the past.
Do you know what? I love that band. It was LJ, it was Dan, it was Kyoko.
Yeah.
I don't remember anyone else. There was another. Oh no, weren't that blonde lad?
Yeah, what's his name?
Didn't he used to go out with? I think he went out with Christy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really. Ben, sit up straight. Do as you're told. Your mother-in-law's saying you're sitting around like a slob. Said it, mate. I'm only saying what I'm saying. There it is. Good boy.
Dave, I've got to do a little shout out.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I've got, like the little ones are watching. Layla and Mia and
Alex. Oh yeah, hi guys.
Robin, Lauren.
Nice.
They're all staying up.
They're all staying up to watch.
Yeah.
I saw they done I don't get it, but they done a TikTok or something the other day, the girls, and I watched it and I thought that's pretty good. And I'm like, I don't know how to do it. And Sophie's trying to explain to me what a TikTok is, and I'm like, nah, mate. It don't make any sense to me. But yeah, hello, Johnny Bannister. Oh, mate, Leon Hudson. Sorry, we're not really getting it because I'm just seeing all these comments. Lewis Fox. I just saw a Facebook message, by the way. Thinking of you, buddy. Leon Hudson. We saw him at Madcap, the acoustic nights. I missed those as well. Those were good. I always remember Leon, like, thinking, like, because he's, like, a bit older than us, but, like, he never looked older than us. Like, he never did. I remember at the time, he was kind of, like, 10 or 15 years older than us. And I'm like, fuck me, I've aged really bad. And I was 20 then. Do you know what I mean?
Dave, you've always looked like 40.
I know.
It's only the other day that I remember his song "No More Tears," and then it got stuck in my head for like 3 days.
Yes.
So we
I'm going to listen to that in a bit. I've still got CDs. So we're going to round things up anyway because I've been jabbering on for 25 minutes. But basically, what I said, that's why we're doing what we're doing. That's how it all came about. Don't forget the fan page. Please add yourselves to it. I want to hear these stories and stuff. So all these stories, put them on there. We're going to release a couple of EPs. They're going to be available. We can't put a time frame to any of this. I'm confident in saying the EPs this year. Album, I can't really comment on. Shout out for Christy, of course. How are we doing? yeah, a couple of EPs will happen this year. Album, can't really say. The show obviously would be after the album. With everything being on lockdown at the minute, we can't really do too much. But Kev, have you got anything more to say?
Not at this point, really. No.
Sean?
No, I think you've said it all, Dave. I think there's nothing left to say.
Spoke for England, mate.
Ben? No, I actually do have something else to say, something that I missed out. We've been very fortunate that Sean, so when Sean approached us, he basically said, like, this is what we want. You know, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Sean has started up, and he has been over the last few years, because obviously not that we don't talk, but we haven't, you know, we're not as close as we used to be. We're getting that back now. But Sean has been involved in starting up in his own record label. So we are very, very fortunate that Sean knows what he's doing, and we have everything I've said, a couple of EPs, an album, and a show. We have signed our name to. We are officially signed to Sean's record label, Shrink the World Records. Really happy with that, because obviously, we're going to be able to produce something and put something out there on an independent record label, a friend of ours record label, and ultimately it's in all of our interests. For, you know, you can't get a better position than that when 25% of the band is the record label. So we're in a good position where we can make things work the way we want it to work. That's basically it. Thank you all for tuning in. We, in the last 2 weeks, have recorded a song, and we've all recorded it individually, and Kev, having skills and stuff, he's managed to splice it all together and put it all together for us. So Kev has just put that on our Facebook page. So there is the song "Tell Me Why" for you to watch and listen to. Tell us what you think, and put comments in the video, and share the video. And yeah, thank you very much for listening. And we're happy to be back. Cheers, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Ciao, everyone.